Evening VC. Thought I had done the last of the kind of show and tell videos, but we got another one here. So more records. Some heavy pieces in here. To, I guess, quote Van, Secretary of Funk, Secco Funk. If you don't know the channel, he's going through the Grail Cube right now. You might want to get over there and check that out. Speaking of heavy pieces. But yeah, we got a few here to go through, so we're gonna do this. First up, Noah Howard Quartet on ESP Disk, because that's what's going on over in this house. There's a lot of ESP Disk titles flying around. 1966 mono original. And yeah, Noah Howard, not for the faint of heart. He's on alto here, and it gets free. Rick Kolbeck on trumpet, Scotty Holt bass, Dave Grant percussion, who I'm not extremely familiar with. But yeah, just two tracks aside. And yeah, again, another artist getting their start on ESP Disk back in the day. Very cool. And then this record also on ESP Disk. This one is definitely an interesting record. Free Music 1 and 2. And this is record recorded in the Netherlands. Got Ferdy Rikers, Erwin Summer, Pierre Corbois, Boy Raymakers, and Peter van der Lock. If I can say all those correctly, I might have. But this is the US press. God, what year was this? 68, I think. So the cover's a little bit different. I think some of the other covers have a white lettering. But yeah, recorded in Welsum, I think is in the Netherlands, in this old farmhouse here that belonged to one of the guys in the band, Erwin Summer. But this is free improv, a lot of experimentation. You know, check out all these instruments here. So yeah, really cool record. Plays the bass player plays with a bow. Ferdy Rikers, so you get that type of effect on the bass. Very happy to find this. This one was relatively cheap. I actually got this. Yeah, I got this from Carolina Soul. I don't think many people knew what this one was, because I was watching 54 auctions on their last go around, and I only ended up bidding on like 4 and only won 2 records. That's just how it goes with Carolina Soul now. It's into the stratosphere, as Van was just talking about. I don't know why. I mean, they used to start all their record auctions off at like $6. So if you're smart and you don't bid until the last second, you might get it for just a little over $6. But people wanna, you know, I have a bigger dick than you, so I'm gonna outbid you all week long, which is just dumber than shit. I'll never understand it. And so now they start all their auctions at $8, and by day one everything's over $100. It's absolutely nuts. I don't know the deal. But the second one I did get from them, which was a lot less than what I've seen it going for on Discogs, was Sonny Chirac guitar on the Enemy label. I don't even think this is an original. This is, I think, a 1987 copy, if I got the year right. This record, Sherv showed and talked about this in one of his videos. Julius Jabbar, another channel you need to check out if you haven't. And he played some of this, and this is killer. I dig this a lot. Ask the Ages, of course, is a great one, but I really like this record from Sonny Chirac. Some of his stuff can get real crazy and out there free. Like the one with his, I think it's his wife, losing her mind on that one. But yeah, so those are the two from Carolina Soul. They had a bunch of Sun Ra that all went and I was talking with Teddy on the phone the other night about it, and he's, I mean, they all went into the stratosphere, which is just dumb. Next up, Luke at Tip Top ordered me this record, so I went and picked it up at lunch yesterday, and that is Irreversible Entanglements, Open the Gates. I believe this group's from Jersey. They recorded this one in Philly, so that makes sense. You know, if you're from Southern Jersey or Jersey, Philly's, you know, real close by, and a lot going on. So, but yeah, great group. I have their other records. They make us. This group makes a statement. That's what I'll say. And this is. International Anthem Recording Company out of Chicago is just pumping them out now, and I can't keep up with the label, so I'm trying to just hand pick some titles here and there that I know are going to be good, and this is definitely one of them. And this is a double LP this time around on. They got a couple different colors, but this is some kind of time, Sands of Time is what they call this vinyl. I don't know. Completely unnecessary. Black vinyl would be fine, but it's cool. These are getting up there in price now for new records, which is also kind of disheartening and a turnoff. You know, these records used to be $20, $24. Now they're all like $40. You know, $35 on sale. Like I don't. Yeah, I mean, I guess there's a lot of hype with these now. I don't know. So, but great free jazz. But while I was in there, I did pick this record up that I saw the other day. I don't know why I left it, but this is the Oud, music of the Near and Middle East on Lyricord by H. Aram Galesian and his instrumental group. And it's an original from the 60s, I think. I think this was released in 66, maybe. Could be wrong on the year. I love the sound of the Oud. And so we have an Oud record on Lyricord. Kind of a label I'm keeping an eye peeled for. So this was a cool one to pick up for $5. And then they had this record, which I had looked at a while back, and originals are crazy priced. I believe it was originally on Touch and Go. It's a Ohio punk band, Necros, and Conquest for Death. So this is a boot. It was real cheap, so I grabbed it until I can run across an original for some kind of normal price. Yeah, that's what I grabbed at Tip Top. And then Dylan at Noble Records is absolutely killing me right now because he's gone and picked up another giant section of this collection from this guy in South Carolina. And there's, I mean, I've thumbed through a few hundred, it seems like, Hendrix records in the last two drops up there. And I picked up 2 last time, and so I picked up 2 more. So we got Hendrix Band of Gypsies. This is the, I think, 1977 Japanese press with the Obi on Polydor. And it's got this crazy looking giant-headed Hendrix on the back. Really strange cover. It's an alternate cover. But to have the Obi, that's, whatever, it's cool. One of the Hendrix records I did not have, so grab that. And the other Hendrix I grabbed was another bootleg, Incident at Rainbow Bridge in Maui, Hawaii, from the Jimi Hendrix Experience. And this is cool. This is on like a gold wax. Really cool with nice labels. Really clean piece of wax. The cover's shot, but I mean, this is from 1971. And it's stamped Underground Records, collect taxes on legalized pot in San Jose, California. So that was a really cool one. I thought I'd grab it. It was a lot less expensive than a lot of the other ones he had. He's got an absolute ton of them. so I picked that up. So I'm looking forward to spinning that. This record was sitting right in the front of the first bin I looked at today, so I picked it up because I'm a fan of David Murray's playing. But this is Michael Gregory Jackson Clarity with Oliver Lake and Leo Smith as well. This is an original. What label is this? This is the Baya Records label. And yeah, this is it's got a whole write-up on it by Stanley Crouch. If you've watched the Ken Burns Jazz series, Stanley Crouch is featured on there. Great speaker, very knowledgeable in jazz. I think he's actually got a record on Flying Dutchman. I could be wrong. I think I saw it at Amoeba on the wall when I was there. But yeah, this is Michael Gregory Jackson on acoustic guitar, vocals, electric guitar, electric mandolin, bamboo flute, timpani, marimba, all percussion. I mean, the guy does a lot. And for the ladies, it's got him holding this adorable cat. There you go. And that one's seemed to have gotten a lot of nice response on the Insta. I'm thinking that that's not one that pops up a lot. And then this record, I found a record from this pianist not too long ago at Lunchbox, which I was surprised to see. And just randomly, here's his other record, or another record of his on Nimbus West, and it's Curtis Clark, and this is Deep Sea Diver with Marlene Halsey. An original from like 1985 maybe. But I really dig his sound on the piano, so I'm looking forward to spinning this. I'm not sure what it's going to be like having a vocalist, but I don't know. It might be churchy. I don't know. We'll find out. This can be also fantastic. It's on Nimbus, so it's got to be good. So I took a chance on this one. That's what we got at Noble, and we have just a few other things that have come in. Some heavy stuff. This is a comp of 3 bands that was done as a kind of to raise funds for one of the members of Shallow, North Dakota, which is a band I think out of Canada. And then there's Ken Mode, who I also believe is from Canada, and Kowloon Walled City from the Oakland, San Francisco area. One of my favorite bands, and so I had to pick this up. It's on Word Clock out of Oakland. It's got a song, The Milkman by Kowloon, which is not on anything else, I don't believe. And Scott Evans from Kowloon Walled City recorded this, and he's a hell of a recording engineer. This has got some cool cartoon artwork. And this sold out quick a while back. And prices for it got really, really crazy quick, like most things do now. And I think they might have just pressed another batch, but this was, super cheap on Bandcamp or whatever, so it just kind of popped up, and I was happy to get it. Good heavy stuff. Heavy guitars. Kowloon. I don't know, kind of like Russian Circles or Pelican combined with vocals, but heavier. This record arrived from Los Angeles, and I saw this band on this tour years ago at Cat's Cradle. I love this band. Love the drummer, female drummer. This is Autolux and their best album, Future Perfect, at least in my opinion. And this is not an original pressing, which are stupid expensive now. It's a reissue deal, so it's a double album in a single jacket, and the albums are just plain black vinyl. But it comes with some extras. It comes with this big book. This is a product of the Autolux Empire, and it's got really nice photos. It's a photo book of the band, and I actually have a drumstick from the drummer. She threw it out in the crowd, and I caught it. She's freaking hot, and just kills it on the drums. Carla Azar. Oh, yes. Yes, ma'am. This is a killer record. Killer record. I don't know what took me so long to get a copy, but it also comes in these. I haven't opened it up yet, but there's guitar picks from the band in here. If you're watching, Emma, get some guitar picks with a record. That's always a nice bonus. Next, yeah, we'll do more ESP Disk, because why not? This is, I think, a 1965 copy of Albert Ayler, Bells. And this is the purple. There's a bunch of different colors on this. This is in the stereo press on ESP Disk. There's the back cover. This is in fantastic shape. It's got a little bit of snap, crackle, and pop at the beginning, but it smooths out. So it's not a perfect record, but these records are going for crazy money now. But I was able to get this for a relatively normal deal. So that's what we got there. That. And with that record, he threw in a free record, and I'm not sure if this is. I know one of his records is a total clunker, and I got a feeling this is probably it. So if Mazzy, if you're watching, or John, let me know if this is any good. Paul McCartney, Pipes of Peace. I mean, he just threw it in free as it was like a stiffener, but the record's in there and the record's mint. This is like 1983, and I looked at it, and there's a lot of people on this record. There's Stanley Clarke, who's a killer. Eric Stewart, I believe, from the Police. Ringo Starr, Michael Jackson. The hell? I don't know. I'm not a Beatles person at all. So this could be a total clunker. Somebody let me know the deal with this record. If it's shite or what. And then it reminded me another ESP disc I got in the mail last week. Somebody threw in a free record as a stiffener as well, but this one I'm definitely holding on to. It's Chick Corea, Return to Forever, Where Have I Known You Before? And the cover is totally shot, but the record is like minty. I couldn't believe it. So I'm going to keep this. Lenny White on drums, Stanley Clarke. Speaking of Stanley Clarke, on electric bass. Yeah, what the hell? Free record. That is another update. Peace.